There's just no getting away with it. You come to realize there's no getting away with it.
You don't have to be a part of this.
Sorry?
I can handle the search without you if you'd rather.
No, I'm ready to go.
Are you sure?
No problem, Constable?
No.
Then why are we having this conversation?
Well, well, well. What is it this time?
We have a warrant to search your premises.
For what? My lawyer.
For evidence pertaining to the armed robbery of the service station last week.
You're not serious, are you?
Read it yourself?
No, I already told you. I don't know anything about that.
Move aside, please.
That's where you can start with the bedroom. Officers, you can start in the kitchen.
What's the point of this? You know you're not going to find anything.
Well, we wouldn't be wasting our time here if we knew that.
Oh, no, I think you are wasting your time.
How long have you had this?
Not long.
How'd you pay for it?
Out of the proceeds of a robbery.
Don't be arrogant. You know I can report that comment.
Oh, come on, Charlie.
Constable, can you back this, please?
Does this belong to you?
No, I've never seen it before.
That surprises me, since it was in your room under the bed.
It matches the jacket of the getaway driver.
No, that's not mine.
What's it doing here, then?
I don't know.
Tell the officers to keep looking. We'll take Mr. Braxton down to the station for questioning.
I'd like to call my lawyer.
Oh, and how are you going to pay for that? Out of the proceeds of a robbery?
Morning, Ruby. Hi, Mrs. Palmer. What's going on?
Hey, Ruby, great to get...
No, I have to go.
Where were you last Tuesday between 10 and 10:30 a.m.? We have DNA evidence that places you at the scene of the crime.
That's not possible.
It's a fact. Based on the evidence we've already got, plus the jacket we found today, we've got enough to charge you.
I wasn't there.
Like apples. Do you, Darryl?
What? What's she talking about?
You were eating an apple in the car and you threw it out. We've matched the DNA and dental records to you.
Right, well, if that's the case, then I am being set up.
Right. Let's say you are being set up. A watertight alibi would be your only way out of this. Have you got one?
Let's charge him.
No, hang on. Yeah, I got one, but it's delicate.
What is it?
Mothers don't make good witnesses, Darryl.
I was with Haley O'Connor.
What's so delicate about that? Where were you?
At my place.
What were you doing?
What do you think we were doing?
You were having sex with your lawyer.
No, I was having sex with my brother's lawyer.
We'll check it out.
So when am I free to go?
Not until Miss O'Connor verifies your alibi.
Charlie, I'm sorry.
His lawyer's here. Cameron Sangster.
Great, send him through.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this, but there's no way I'll get off without an alibi.
And I'm it.
Well, at the time of the robbery, you and I were here, in my room, and I told him that.
Well, they obviously believe you if they let you go.
No, Sangster got me out. But he thinks they'll issue a warrant for my arrest if you don't back up the alibi. When did the coppers say they wanted to see you?
Now.
That'd be right.
I just thought that I'd come here first because your call sounded urgent.
I just wanted you to be prepared before you spoke to them, so...
Don't worry, I'll be prepared.
You let me know how it goes.
You're not going to do a runner or anything, are you?
No, I didn't do this. If I run, I look guilty.
What are you going to do?
Yeah, track down the blokes who set me up.
Do you know who they are?
Yeah, I got a pretty good idea.
You don't recall what you were doing last Tuesday? I was working, obviously, but I'd have to check my diary. Why don't you do that? You do remember being in Summer Bay last Monday?
Yeah, of course. I believe I saw you watching me on the beach. According to this, I had no formal meetings. I had a social engagement in the city in the evening. You can verify that.
So where were you between 10 and 10:30 a.m.?
I guess I was at home.
Mr. Braxton told us that he was with you at that time.
No, I don't think so.
You don't recall having sex with him last Tuesday?
Excuse me?
Are you denying the relationship?
Aren't you taking this whole woman scorned thing to new heights, Sergeant? Letting your imagination run away with you?
Just answer the question.
Excuse me?
Are you denying the relationship?
Aren't you taking this whole woman scorned thing to new heights, Sergeant? Letting your imagination run away with you?
Just answer the question.
Is this because of what I did to you in court? Now you want to drag me through the mud?
Mr. Braxton gave a sworn statement that he was with you at that time.
Then he was mistaken.
Tell me, Miss O'Connor, what exactly is the nature of your relationship with Mr. Braxton?
I was hired to defend his brother.
And why did you waive your fee?
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't waive anything. Mr. Braxton owes me 10 grand.
He said you're working pro bono.
And clearly you believe everything he says. Are you sure you should be working this case?
I told you that Brax was seeing someone. It's her.
She's a young lawyer on her way up the ranks. I could understand why she'd want to deny it.
No, I don't think this has anything to do with career ambition.
Even if she is seeing him, that doesn't mean that she was with him during the time of the robbery.
Something isn't right.
We still need to bring him in.
No, not yet.
Why not? You want to wait for him to knock over another petrol station?
You know that's not Brax's style.
He's desperate for money. His mother is in debt. He owes legal fees for his brother.
Yeah, and a few $1,000s isn't going to cover any of that.
Charlie, his alibi didn't check out. If Sangster hadn't pulled strings, he'd still be in custody. I hate to say this, but you're lacking perspective on this case.
What I'm doing is investigating every angle. And I'll keep doing that until I'm satisfied.
What was the fire? What's the rush?
Gotta get back to the city.
Did you talk to the cops?
Yeah, your girlfriend just wasted half of my day.
And?
I couldn't do it.
What?
I can't be your alibi. I'm sorry.
Well, I don't get it. Why not?
What do you think? I'm an officer of the court. If word gets out that I've been sleeping with a known criminal, what do you think will happen?
Are you for real?
Look, I did you a favor representing your brother. I don't owe you anything.
I think you owe me the truth.
Well, the truth, according to my statement, is at the time of the robbery, I wasn't in your company.
What? You can't do this to me. Jake is setting me up. You have to help me.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Hayley,
Get your
wait.
hands off my car or I will call the police and tell them that you're intimidating me into giving a false alibi.
It wasn't me. On my brother's life. Benji did the job, Sam did the driving. Benji's admitted that to me.
Have you got proof of that?
Oh, no, nothing that you can use. But you can get Benji in, you can break him.
Why are they setting you up?
Well, Jake wants payback. For his brother, he's after me, and he'll be after you too, Charlie. If you think about it, it makes sense. Jake recruits Benji in lockup, wants him to prove his loyalty and take me out. The boys have been restless. It wouldn't have been hard for Benji to get Sam on board.
Do you know where they are now?
I found Benji camping at Roofton Lakes. Sam's gone AWOL. But they came here the day of the robbery, so I guess they could have taken the apple then.
And what about Hayley? Could she have taken it? Is it possible that she slept with you at the time of the robbery because she was always planning on denying it? To take away your alibi? Because I made some phone calls today and it turns out Hayley left her law firm 8 weeks ago. And she's been hired by Jake to represent him at his trial.
That's why she came to me, offering to help with Casey. So they had all this planned. Well, what are you going to do?
Well, I'm not going to let you go down for something you didn't do.
Yeah, but that's you. That's you. What about your mate?
I was hoping I wouldn't find you here.
Don't jump to conclusions, Constable. New information's come to light and I was interviewing Mr. Braxton again.
That won't be necessary, Sergeant. I have been given the authority to inform you that you're no longer on this case. You have to step down.